Hi everyone, welcome back to my lab. If you're new, my name is Yori. Thank you for joining me today. I have a dance performance today and I wanted to do sort of a smoky stage makeup with really intense eye, and this is what I came up with. I thought I would film it for you, so if you would like to see how I came up with this look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to begin by priming my eyelids. I'm going to do the eyeshadow first because I'm going to be doing a very smoky eye, and in case there's any fallout, I don't want it to ruin my complexion makeup. So I'm putting down an eyeshadow base, and I'm going to use the Lorac Pro 2 palette. I'm using a neutral shade to set the shadow primer. Now I'm going in with my first transition shade. I'm going to apply that just above the crease with a fluffy brush. I'm going to also use it to begin smoking out my lower lash line. Next, I'm going to go in with a light gray shade, and I'm going to define my crease a little bit more, and I'm going in with a smaller blending brush. I'm using windshield wiper motions, and I'm making sure to extend that to the lower lash line again to start that gradient effect. I'm going in with the first metallic color now. It's a dark metallic gray, and I'm going to pack that on all over my mobile lid. Going in with a lighter silver shade, I'm going to use a flat shader brush to apply that to the inner third of the mobile lid. I was having a little bit of trouble getting this to show up, so I went ahead and I just used my finger to apply it to intensify the color. After that, I went back with the brush to make sure I got that inner corner. Now I'm going in with a matte black shadow, and this is what's going to create that lower lash line liner. I'm using a very small eyeshadow brush for this. Once I set that down, I know that it looks very harsh, but we're going to go through back and forth and blend and add product and blend until we get the desired effect. Now, to open up the eye and also lift the eyes, I'm extending that line upward toward my temple, and I'm also deepening the color in the outer corner of my eye. There is a lot of back and forth with this process, so now I'm adding a little bit of that dark gray shadow to continue to have that gradient effect. And I'm going to go back and forth between the black shadow, blending, and the light gray to get the perfect blend. As a final blending step, I'm going to go in with that peach shade and make sure that all the edges are blended so that there are no harsh lines. Because the blending lost a little bit of the metallic intensity, I went back and I re-intensified the color on the mobile lid. I'm going to define my upper lash line by taking that matte black shadow, and I'm using a very thin shadow brush to just line my upper lash line. I'm using this to add a little intensity and also to disguise the false lash line that I'm going to be adding in just a bit. I'm going to use a black eyeliner to line my waterline as well as tightline. This is the Marc Jacobs eyeliner. I like it because it's very soft, and so it delivers the pigment really easily without me having to be too rough on my eyes. Now I'm going to prime my lashes for mascara, and I'm using the Tarte Opening Act Lash Primer. For my mascara, I'm going to be using the MAC mascara. All of the products are going to be linked down below in the description box in the order that they were applied. For my lashes, to continue this sort of winged upward lift effect, I'm using a half lash where the lashes on the outside are winged out and are a little bit longer than the ones inside. I'm applying a little more mascara to blend the two, and then a little bit more of that shadow on the top to disguise the lash band. This is what the look is looking like so far. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my complexion. I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and I'm going to apply it with a foundation brush. I've really been liking this foundation because it does have a matte finish, it is long lasting, but it's very comfortable on my dry skin. I make the funniest faces when I apply makeup. I sort of did the steps in a strange order because I was afraid for the fallout, so I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer, and I'm going to keep it a little bit low where my dark circles sort of extend, but mostly just to highlight underneath the eye. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. It adds like a great deal of radiance underneath the eye, and it's very easy to blend as well. Alright, now using the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge that has been dampened, I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. I'm being very careful not to disturb the lower lash line, but I'm going to go back in and touch that up so that it doesn't lose that smoky effect. To set my under eyes, I used the banana shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in the shade Light to Medium. And then to set my entire face, I'll be using the Maybelline Better Skin Compact. To contour, I'm going to use these two shades from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm using my NARS Ita brush. Because I wanted to keep the focus on the eyes, I'm not going to do any heavy contours, just a soft contour to add a little definition to my face. To bronze up, I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is really one of my favorite bronzers because it has a great blurring effect and adds a sheen. For my blush, I'm going to use a combination of two blushes from Too Faced. I will be doing my eyebrows off camera, and I will be finishing the look with the Kylie Lip Kit in the shade Coco K. I'm not especially fond of this formula because it's very drying on my lips, but it does have that sort of pinky nude shade, and it's the only lipstick I own that is in this shade. I'm setting my face with a little MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going in to highlight with the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. Alright, well that's it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked the look. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you leave. And always remember to have fun, experiment with makeup. You can always wash it off at the end of the day. Or immediately if necessary. I hope you're having a great day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!